Every time you take a deep breath of that soothing, fresh scent filling your living room, do you have any idea that you might actually be releasing an invisible killer right into the fragile lungs of the sweet, innocent dog resting quietly at your feet? The terrifying truth is that the exact same everyday household items you rely on to make your home feel perfectly spotless are secretly acting as deadly assassins, slowly destroying your precious best friend right now. We think our homes are sanctuaries. We buy products labeled as fresh, clean, and completely safe. But the reality is, we are unknowingly turning our safe havens into miniature toxic gas chambers for our dogs. Their bodies are incredibly sensitive, far more than ours, yet we completely ignore their biological limits. We blindly trust the massive industrial corporations that manufacture these everyday cleaning supplies, believing they have our best interests at heart. They honestly do not. Right now, widespread epidemiology of animal poisonings reveals a terrifying pattern happening directly behind closed doors. Countless pets suffer severe toxic exposure every single day simply by living inside their homes and interacting with ordinary, everyday household chemicals. This is not about dogs finding a hidden stash of dangerous poisons. It is about accidental exposure to the exact same products we casually spray, wipe, and diffuse in our living rooms. The very things we use to scrub our floors or freshen the air are quietly accumulating in their fragile systems. We are gambling with our family health for the mere illusion of a sparkling house. Every time you mop, you are coating their bare paws in harsh industrial chemicals that they inevitably lick off later. It is a constant, invisible cycle of relentless poisoning from the outside
Your
in.
relentless pursuit
These giant
of
companies
these
know these
abstract
synthetic compounds are incredibly
is
dangerous,
detrimental
yet
to the
they just
public
keep
psyche.
pushing them. Which leads us to ask one disturbing question. Why are we paying money to bring toxins into our own homes? Let us talk about the first two invisible enemies lurking inside your home right now. You probably used both of them today. First, look at that calming essential oil diffuser misting away on your kitchen counter. Ha! You bought it because the bottle proudly claimed to be 100% natural. Here is the dark truth those clever marketing labels completely hide from you. Just because a liquid is extracted from a plant does not mean it is biologically safe for a completely different species. When you turn on that little machine, you are filling the enclosed air with a toxic cloud of heavy organic compounds. Your dog cannot process these concentrated droplets. They breathe them in deeply all day, and these airborne chemicals severely damage their highly sensitive respiratory systems. Toxicology data proves certain popular essential oils rapidly trigger acute respiratory distress and even sudden liver failure in vulnerable dogs. Second, let us look down at your freshly mopped living room floors. You absolutely love that sparkling, shiny finish and that strong artificial citrus scent left behind by your commercial ammonia floor cleaner. But take a moment to picture this highly disturbing reality. You mop the floor and the liquid dries. Then, your innocent dog happily walks across that exact same surface. Their bare paw pads are highly porous. They act like giant biological sponges, directly absorbing those harsh industrial chemicals straight into their vulnerable bloodstream. Later, they lie down and naturally lick their paws to groom themselves. In doing so, they are directly ingesting the toxic ammonia residue you just enthusiastically spread everywhere. You thought you were cleaning your beautiful house, but you were actually creating an invisible chemical minefield. Veterinary science clearly demonstrates that the active compounds found in these common synthetic cleaning chemicals are a leading cause of silent organ damage. We are literally poisoning them from the outside in every single time we do our routine household chores. The terrifying reality is simple but incredibly devastating. It smells perfectly clean and fresh to your human nose, but it acts like pure acid to your dog's liver. Now, let us move to the seemingly harmless floor beneath your feet. Think about your beautiful living room rug, where your dog loves to sleep, roll around, and play every single day. When you spray those common indoor mosquito or ant killers around the baseboards, where do you actually think those heavy chemical droplets eventually settle? They sink directly down deep into the carpet fibers. You wipe your kitchen counters daily, but you rarely wash that thick rug. So, your dog is constantly absorbing those highly concentrated toxic insecticides through their bare skin and inhaling them deeply while they rest. But that is not the only invisible threat lingering in your enclosed air. Consider those cheap chemical wax melts and synthetic electric air fresheners strategically placed around your house. They cleverly mask everyday pet odors, but they trap deadly toxins inside your closed rooms. Veterinary research clearly demonstrates that when artificial fragrances and domestic insecticides freely accumulate together in enclosed indoor environments, they rapidly begin to attack the highly sensitive central nervous system of your beloved dog. We are unknowingly forcing our pets to breathe a dangerous chemical cocktail all day long. This terrifying everyday reality leaves us constantly asking a very disturbing question. Why do chemical companies refuse to print much larger, clearer warnings on their product labels? The answer is simple. Convenience creates immense corporate profit. It is a massive, systematic failure of the commercial labeling industry, not just an honest accident. They know you want a completely pest-free, perfectly scented home instantly. They consistently prioritize mass-market convenience over the biological safety of our beloved pets. It is absolutely horrifying when you finally realize that every single corner of your living room presents a severe hidden risk. You are probably looking around your house right now feeling completely overwhelmed, entirely helpless, and deeply terrified. You might be asking yourself right now how you can possibly keep your entire home smelling perfectly fresh and free of dangerous pests without gambling with your family health. What if you could easily make your precious dog completely safe starting today? Now, we must uncover the final hidden killer lurking right inside your living room. Please, picture this incredibly common and highly relatable everyday scenario. You have a terrible headache after a very long and stressful day at work, so you grab a basic painkiller. As you pop the small pills out of the foil packaging, one accidentally slips from your fingers. It quietly rolls deep under the edge of your sofa. You quickly forget about it because it is completely out of sight. But your dog will eventually find it. Their powerful nose easily tracks down that dropped pill, and they quickly swallow it before you even notice. This tiny moment of human carelessness is an absolute death sentence. Veterinary toxicology confirms that common human medications, especially everyday painkillers and cold treatments, are extraordinarily toxic to dogs. Their unique biological system simply cannot process these synthetic human drugs. Even one single dropped pill can instantly trigger severe internal bleeding, acute organ failure, and a tragic, irreversible outcome. We casually leave these incredibly dangerous pharmaceutical products lying around our homes, constantly gambling with the fragile lives of our deeply beloved pets. We trust our own medicine, completely forgetting that it acts as a lethal poison to them. Those are the terrifying chemical threats silently destroying your pet from the outside in every single day. So, what if I told you that you could permanently throw away all of those dangerous artificial chemicals right now, simply by opening up your kitchen cabinet? Here is the absolute truth. You do not need expensive chemical treatments to maintain a spotless house. The secret the big pharmaceutical and chemical companies do not want you to know sits right inside your kitchen pantry. We are talking about the magic duo of baking soda and plain white vinegar. It is time to stop cleaning with artificial chemicals from the outside and start cleaning using pure, natural physics. Instead of masking dangerous pet odors with toxic synthetic fragrances that poison your dog, baking soda naturally absorbs and completely neutralizes odor molecules at a molecular level. It works through pure physics. Here is a simple but incredibly effective trick you can use today. To create an invisible shield of safety on your carpets, simply sprinkle a light layer of pure baking soda over the fabric. Let it sit for about 15 full minutes, and then vacuum it up thoroughly. For your hard floors, mix 1 cup of white vinegar with 1 gallon of warm water. This natural solution easily cuts through tough daily grime without leaving behind any toxic residue for the bare paws of your dog to absorb. It is a completely safe, cheap, and highly effective preventative measure you can control. However, I must be perfectly clear about one crucial thing. If your dog is already showing any unusual signs of acute poisoning, please take them to see a professional veterinarian immediately. This natural pantry method is strictly a preventative solution to keep your home environment safe moving forward. You are no longer gambling with your family health just to have a clean floor. By making this simple switch today, you immediately turn your home back into a true sanctuary. It is truly that simple to protect the innocent animal resting quietly under your table right now. Ultimately, protecting the everyday living environment of your precious dog is truly the ultimate key to protecting the happiness of your family. The terrifying truth is sometimes deliberately hidden right inside your own living room. If you immediately checked your home cabinets after watching this video, please comment the exact word "purified" down below so I know our beautiful dogs are finally safe. Please do not forget to subscribe to Mr. Hidden Mind right now. We are a community dedicated to exposing these dangerous corporate secrets to fiercely protect the priceless lives of those we love the most. I will definitely see you all again when we finally uncover the next big, shocking truth together very soon.